Black people, I'm sure we're all feeling it right now across this country, just in our spirits. There's been a pattern of black men being found hanging like in public over the last few weeks. And what I think is most disturbing is how fast they keep getting written off as like self-inflicted without any sort of community engagement, no thorough public investigation, and no real justice. Last week on my birthday, last Friday, June 27th, right here in Aurora, Colorado, a man was found hanging from a tree in Delmar Park. Police called it an apparent self-inflicted injury within hours, okay? And not an injury, excuse me, okay? But there was no media coverage, no community alert, just silence about it, all right? And I can tell you because I was on Facebook. It was my birthday. Of course, I'm on Facebook, right? There was video of the man hanging all over Facebook, all right? And there's images of police officers. They're laughing. They're joking around while this man is hanging from a tree. And it's a tall tree, all right? There's really no investigation. He went to the park by himself, okay? And according to Ring camera footage, he didn't have anything in his hands or anything like that. But within 2 to 3 hours, the cops coming to the scene, they ruled it as self-inflicted. And now my wife is a mortician. She's a cremation operator. And we also own a crime scene cleaning business. Police don't typically determine the cause of death. So like that in and of itself is just bizarre. That usually is done by the coroner's office. So the fact that this happened and that there's no further information coming from law enforcement, no further details coming out, no further investigation, nothing. As a people, we know what that kind of silence feels like. It's not new. This is historical, right? And I'm not here to say I know exactly what happened. I don't, right? But I am saying that when you see a black man hanging from a tree in a public park, and your first move is to close the case instead of open the conversation, that's not safety. That is erasure. Now, as a people, as a community, here are 3 things that we can do collectively right now. First and foremost, record, report, and remember these sorts of incidents. If you see something that's off, like trees, structures, rope, something like that, document it. Get it on record. Protect yourself and protect the community. All right. Number 2, always demand transparency. Every suspicious death deserves an independent investigation. Demand autopsies, footage, witness interviews. We as a community have the right to the full story, not a rushed headline. And number 3, train like your life depends on it. Self-defense, situational awareness, community safety drills, they matter. This isn't paranoia. This is protection. This is survival, and this is liberation. We're not crazy, okay? It's not overreacting. We remember what they tried to make us forget. Okay, and we know that silence is the enemy of justice. All right, I'm begging y'all, stay awake, stay trained, and stay together. If you're in another state and you're hearing about the lynching here in Aurora for the first time, do me a favor, please. Spread the word. All right, we need to hold law enforcement accountable. We want a full investigation. And if they had an investigation, please be transparent with the details of that investigation that led you to the determination that this was self-inflicted and that there was not a greater threat to the people in the community. All right, if you don't know, Aurora is the blackest city in Colorado. And people talk about how dangerous it is all the time. It's really not bad. I want to be clear, okay? This is just people being racist. So if the black community in this city are at risk, we need to know. All right? Do me a favor, please, y'all. Tap all the buttons. Like, follow, comment, share, save this video. Spread the word, please, because I feel like not a lot of people know. Literally just last Friday, not even a week ago, there was a public lynching, and it's all over Facebook. A public lynching here in Colorado of a black man, okay? And not enough media traction. A lot of people don't know that this just took place. And it's being written off as something that was self-inflicted. But we the people, especially here, the black community here in Colorado, we know that that's not the case. We know that that's not true. Okay. Again, this is right up the street from my house, literally like 5 minutes up the road. So y'all, please do me a favor, spread the word, get the word out there. All right. Peace and love. I'll holler at y'all in the next round.